That's what this is all about. People who will do what it takes to create what we term the UCE. It's a term we trademarked several years ago, been talking about it since the 1980s. What is the ultimate experience that a customer could have with you and your business?
Hey, it's Scott McCain standing here on one of the most famous streets in the world. I'm on the Las Vegas Strip, but not too far from here, I had an ultimate customer experience I want to share with you. On my flight into Las Vegas, I had been keeping touch through the Wi-Fi on Delta about Apple's announcements about new computers and what was coming in the way of the MacBook Pro. Well, when I landed in Vegas, I called the Apple store and got a person on the line there and asked him if they already had the MacBook Pro in stock. The person who answered the phone said, well, no, we don't exactly know when they're coming in, but we'll know something by tomorrow. Why don't you call me then? My name is Josh. Please give me yours. So I gave him my name and told Josh to expect a call from me the next day. You know, as an Apple fan, I've grown to expect more than mere service. I've grown to expect a connection, an empathy.
The customer desires that you assist them. We know that the customer expects that you will be of assistance to them. But when you say with, that implies that service alone is not enough. It has to come with something. That something else is required to truly become ultimate. And that's where empathy is so important.
But guess what? I didn't call Josh back because I was in the area here the next day. I thought I'd drop in the Apple store and just check to see if they had the new MacBook Pros myself. I had some business at Caesar's Palace, so I walked next door into the Forum Shops, one of the world's most exquisite collections of stores. It's just incredible what you find here in terms of retailers, but when you have this type of collection, I think it raises the bar of what you expect as a customer. But nothing could have prepared me for what was going to happen when I walked in the door of the Apple store. But here's the absolutely incredible part of the story. When I walked in the Apple store, I was greeted by the person at the front who welcomed me, asked what I was looking for, and then put her hand to her ear, kind of looked up to the ceiling and said, "Are you Mr. McCain?" I was shocked they knew my name. I said, "Yes." I said, "How did you know that?" She said, "Josh told me. He'll be right up to serve you." A college-aged guy walks up, sticks out his hand, and says, "Mr. McCain, my name is Josh." I said, "Well, how in the world did you know my name?" He said, "When you left your name yesterday, I Googled it to learn more about you." He said, "You see, Mr. McCain, I want to know my customers." Is that incredible? He said, "By the way, we just got the shipment of MacBook Pro Retinas in. We've got one. Do you want it?" Well, with a welcome like that, I had to make it my own. How could I resist? I bought the computer, and they're setting it up for me. Incredible service and ultimate experience all the way around. Josh even mentioned that he watched the videos that I have here on YouTube. It was just incredible. But there's one more part too. As I'm getting ready to leave the store manager announces to the entire store, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have just sold our first of the new MacBook Pros. How about a round of applause for the customer giving it a new home?" Believe it or not, the employees of the Apple store lined up at the door and applauded as I'm walking out the store. You should be pretty happy that I was so amazed and surprised, because usually when I hear applause, I get up and speak for an hour. I walked out of the store beaming from ear to ear with my new purchase, my new MacBook Pro. And by the way, this very video is edited on the new MacBook Pro. This is Scott McCain. Thanks for watching. Oh, one last thing. I wrote the story of this to Apple CEO Tim Cook. Hey, the story's too good not to tell, right? Plus, Josh did such a terrific job, I wanted him to get some recognition from the leadership at Apple. And guess what? Unlike many CEOs of many organizations, he actually responded. Believe it or not, just a few hours later, I received a personal email from Apple CEO Tim Cook saying, "Scott, our goal is for all of our customers to feel like you do." But that's not the end either. I received another email from Josh the next day saying that Tim Cook had sent an email to Josh's store manager and my email to every Apple store in the world. Just another example of an ultimate customer experience.